Hello, my name is Shema Yvonne Okoye. I work with the Open Society Initiative for West Africa, also known as OSIWA. I work on the political governance program. OSIWA happens to be a grant making and also an advocacy organization. And so what OSIWA does is to provide grants to partners for them to embark on projects with regards to the elections. They provided grants to them to embark on election-related projects with regards to civic engagement, youth participation, generally governance and making sure citizens were more involved in the governance process. And so Choc City presented itself a credible partner, and because of the influence and the role music and entertainment play in Nigeria's system, Nigeria's social strata, Nigeria's social system, it was important that we partnered with Choc City to create more awareness amongst young people.
As much as we did, there's still a lot more to do. There's so many young people out there, and I think that's what we got to see, that never bothered to go get their PVC or never bothered to get involved in the electoral process. Never bothered and still not bothering to know who their House of Reps person is or their senator is. And at the end of the day, teaching moment for us to be able to look and say, hey, as young people, we need to get involved. A lot of feedback we're getting was like, hey, we're not going to vote. We don't know who to vote for. We're not happy with the options. But this is the first step. And when I look back at it, I wish we had approached OSIWA earlier, because if we had had time in the year before to go through the PVC process with people and make sure that people are getting their PVCs, I think it would have absolutely been worth it. Young people have to get involved. The country doesn't change when we sit on the sidelines. We have to be active participants in our future.
I think that this tour is affecting the entertainment industry and will go on to affect it because it's leadership by example. It's showing other entertainers, other people, whether it's from movies or music, that it doesn't matter what your craft is. You can use your craft as a platform to reach a wider audience to talk about deeper issues. We're all young Nigerians. We're all going through some very serious things in this country. And the thing is, we're going to be here for a lot longer than a lot of our leaders. So why not get more involved? I think we're going to see that this tour and people like M.I, people like Banky W, a number of young leaders who have stepped up in this crucial time, are hopefully going to influence a lot more people to step up in the future. I do think that more people, even if they didn't necessarily go out to vote, were paying attention and wanted to see what would happen. And I believe that post-elections, we're going to see more young people getting more involved in the day-to-day running in their communities, in their environments, and that's the impact for me that the tour has had.
So far, the outcome has been impressive. We're impressed by the fact that the PVC concert had such a huge impact that people were actually coming because they wanted to see their favorite celebrities perform. They were coming with their PVC.
We can make this bigger by engaging more people. There are so many young people who, after we spoke to them, were really excited about this idea and said, listen, take it to the grassroots, take it to more communities, take it to more universities, take it to more schools, and I couldn't agree more. I think if we start working in that direction, we'll definitely have a bigger community of like-minded people who want to change things and who want to see a better future for themselves. So maybe also another way to make it bigger, involve more well-known faces in the music industry, in the entertainment industry. It is undeniable how much influence people in this industry have. So why not get more of them to get more involved in making sure that we are securing a future, if not for our generation, at least for generations to come.
During the elections, we found out that INEC released the numbers of voters, and we found out about 50% or more of registered voters are young people. And that's a huge demographic that we can't afford to ignore. And so if young people love to listen to music, love their favorite celebrities, and in a funny way have great expectations on their celebrities. So when you have this kind of expectation on your favorite celebrity, and favorite celebrity is saying, look, come out and vote, come out and engage your political office candidates, come out and do all of that. Kudos to Choc City for partnering with OSIWA on this project.
So the impact on future elections is, as more and more citizens are aware of how their actions are tied to government behavior or the behavior of public officials and governance outcomes, i.e. good roads, water, light, good schools, good hospitals, then they would hopefully make better decisions.
This has been a phenomenal experience. I am so grateful to have been part of this. I am so grateful to have met so many interesting and bright young minds in Nigeria. It's given me so much hope, I'll be honest with you, because it's very easy to sit in one space, to sit in your comfort zone and feel like you're the only person who cares, or worse still, that nobody cares at all. So thank God that was not the experience we had. Yes, young people spoke very frankly. Some people were like, mama, I beg you, this country hard, do I beg, not just to japa. But at the end of the conversation, a lot of people really were more switched on. They really were more engaged, and I'm so thankful for this experience. Most especially thankful to the guys who made this possible. Choc City, thank you guys for asking me to be a part of it. OSIWA, I'm so grateful to have found an organization like OSIWA that's so interested in the future of West Africa, is interested in an open and fair society, and for getting involved in this and making sure that we could go out and speak to young people. We could get those mock debates going. It's been absolutely phenomenal. So big shout out to everyone that made it possible, the crew, the team, guys. I saw it behind the scenes, just sweating. People sweat on this tour, they sweat. Walai, they walk their soul. But big shout out to every single person that was involved in this, because it took every single person to make it happen. And I'm thankful to have been a part of that.
I mean, I would be remiss if I didn't say big thank you to OSIWA. They've opened a door of possibilities for us in Choc City and in the entertainment business, and the future is bright. Hey man, we need all hands on deck. I want to give a big shout out to all the artists that came out and supported us. People took, slashed their fees down. People canceled engagements to be on the road with us, and for that we're eternally grateful. But there's more to do, there's more work to do, and we're going to be knocking on doors asking for more money, asking for more support from artists, asking for more partnership from all the venues and all the vendors that, whether it was people giving us plane tickets or hotel rooms. And I mean, they were just great partners throughout the project. It truly was, again, a humbling experience. But as I said, there's more to do. And this project allowed me to fully grasp the scale of the challenge ahead of us. And because of that, I'm not going to be ashamed to ask. And whoever you are out there watching this documentary, I want you to know that you have a role to play. And whether it's donating some money, whether it's being a part of the project, or being a volunteer, or coming to a town hall and playing a role, or using your social media to promote what we're doing, or being an artist and performing, coming to the show and just screaming at the top of your voice, or going out and getting your PVC, or telling your parents to come out and vote. Whatever it is, you have a role to play, and we're not going to be scared to ask you to join us to control the economy.